Hi students, welcome to the class. In our beginning of the class, I will ask one question. You have to answer it. Okay? What is the one thing we hate seeing on the roads? Anybody can? Yes, it's waste. Right answer. People throw away waste. Not only people, we are also throwing the waste everywhere without thinking. But do you know what it can lead to? Epidemic. Waste disposal is essential for the sanitation of a city and health of the citizen. So let us study how we can dispose of waste in a safe manner. So this chapter we are going to discussing proper disposal of waste. Okay, clear? So there are six main ways we can waste disposal. Okay, we can follow for waste disposal. First one is the preventing or reducing waste generation. Extensive use of new or unnecessary products is the root cause of unchecked waste formation. Disposing of the waste will also assume formidable shape. And second is recycling. Recycling serves to transform the waste into products of their own genre through industrial process. As paper, glass, aluminium, and plastics are commonly recycled, it is environmentally friendly to reuse the waste instead of adding them to nature. So, what is 3R's? Rules for waste disposal. 3R. First one is reduce. Reduce with the individual efforts we can reduce the waste we produce in the first place. For example, materials must be brought from the market only if it is necessary for us. Okay. And second one is reuse. Second R is reuse. We can use the same thing again and again for different purpose. For example, we can use plastic jars of jams, pickles, oils, etc. for storing things like salt, spices, sugar, etc. And second example, all invitation cards can be reused to make envelopes. Okay, this is the second R. And third R, recycle. We can reform glass, plastic, metals, and paper objects and convert them into useful substances. This process is recycling. For example, we can recycle all newspapers, magazines, books, notebooks to make new paper or cardboards. And second example, broken or discarded plastic items can be melted and remolded to form other useful substance. So, what is the role of rag pickers and kapadiwalas in waste disposal? Rag pickers collect waste from the open dumping areas and supply to the recyclable units. In this way, they earn a living for themselves as well as helps to clean the environment. And this Kapadiwalas collect waste like plastic, glass waste and old newspapers and pass it on to the recycling units. This helps in reducing the quantity of waste generated. Okay, so the next turn is and the next method is incineration. This method is mainly used to dispose of the medical waste. In this method, garbage is burned at a high temperature in a special furnace called incinerator. This reduces a large amount of garbage into a small amount of ash, which can be disposed of in the landfill sites. So, what are the advantages of incineration? It is more suitable waste disposal method to dispose of the medical and the contaminated waste. And disadvantages of incineration: energy is used for burning, which makes the method costly, and it may lead to air pollution. Okay, so these are the disadvantages of incineration. And the next one is composting and vermicomposting. Next method. Okay, this method is useful for the disposal of biodegradable waste, the part of the garbage which can rot in nature to form harmless substances is called biodegradable waste. That means plants and animal waste. Okay, different biodegradable waste can be dumped in a pit. Here, it can be allowed to decompose, after which the garbage will convert into useful manure. This is known as composting. The process of composting may take around 2 to 3 months. To make the process fast, red worms may be used for composting. This method is called vermicomposting. Vermicompost is the high quality manure. And what are the advantages of this composting? The useful components of a garbage can be converted into manures, which can enrich the soil, and degradable waste is easily disposed of. And the next method is landfilling. A low-lying open area out of the city where garbage is collected and dumped is known as the landfill. The garbage is loaded into the trunk and dumped in the landfill. When the area is fully covered with the garbage, it is covered with layers of soil. Now it can be covered into a park or a playground. So, what are the disadvantages of landfilling? Garbage remains open for a long period of time, and this can attract flies and pose various diseases. And so, advantages of landfilling: yes, it is an easy method of waste disposal. So, these are some proper disposal of waste. At last, disposal in ocean or sea. Wastes generally of radioactive nature are dumped in the ocean far from active human habitats. Marine life is suffering due to the contamination use caused from nuclear waste disposed in the ocean and seas. So these are the some proper disposal of waste. I hope all of you understood this topic. Yes, thank you.